Hi everyone, my name is Courtney and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today's video is not a makeup video, it is in fact a hacks video. And today I have for you 3 hacks that will help you to make the most out of your wardrobe. So if you would like to hear the 3 hacks that I use and that I think you could use too, then please keep watching. Hack number 1 is, if you have all of your clothes lined up in your wardrobe, have all the coat hangers with items of clothing on them facing the same way. So generally when you hang up a piece of clothing or item of clothing, you'll hang it that way so the hook is over the bar, I guess facing outwards from yourself. So if you can imagine all your items of clothing are hanging up in your wardrobe and all the hooks are facing that way or in the same direction, once you take off an item of clothing to wear it for the day, whether it be you hang it straight back up at the end of the day if it doesn't have an odour or if it's not dirty, if you do that, or after you have washed it, when you put your item of clothing on the coat hanger, instead of putting the coat hanger away facing the same way all other coat hangers do, turn it so your coat hanger is facing the other way, so it's facing towards you. This will give you a rough idea over time which items of clothing you're wearing, which items of clothing you're not wearing, and then what you can do is go from there and ensure that you wear clothes that are on hangers that are facing the opposite way, because you know you haven't worn them yet, and then you can wear them. And if you've got real good willpower, you can make yourself only wear clothes that are facing towards you. So once you wear them once, you hang it the other way, and you tell yourself you're not allowed to wear them again. You have to wear everything once. Hack number 2 is one that I actually implemented myself recently, and I thought of it on my own, so I'm proud and I'm happy, and I can assure you it works, and I've actually had a comment on my wardrobe from a friend since doing this. This hack is time consuming but very rewarding. So what you do is you gather every single item in your wardrobe, work clothes, shirts, dresses, skirts if you hang them up, jeans if you hang them up, jackets, whatever it is that's in your hanging wardrobe, because this is kind of the core of my wardrobe. I've got everything hanging up, then I've kind of got chest of drawers. Everything that's hanging up that you access more so than other items, take it out, chuck it on the bed. So your wardrobe is now completely empty and bare. Take everything you own from your wardrobe, chuck it on the bed. The next step is making room elsewhere in your bedroom. So in my case, it was my chest of drawers. Choosing a pile of things to go in the chest of drawers, choosing a pile of things to, if you want to give them away. I often give mine to a girlfriend at work, or I actually give them to an op shop or a donation store. And what you're going to do is be ruthless. You're going to be ruthless. You're going to choose 15, or depending how ruthless you can be, 10 items of clothing only to then hang back up in your wardrobe. I know. And you're probably thinking, how can I live off 15 items of clothing? You may already only have that many items of clothing in your wardrobe, but for me personally, I had a lot more. So I took every single item I had, I put it all on my bed, I folded up a pile of things that I chose to gift to a friend. I chose 15 items of clothing, including jackets and skirts. I ensured that the clothing I chose was versatile, so it would look good with kind of like, you know, blacks and whites and browns and any colour of bottoms that I chose to wear. And I only hung up 15 items of clothing in my wardrobe. That was it. Every single other item I had, which was quite a lot, I folded it up and I put it away in my drawers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to only be able to select my clothing when I go out from the 15 items that are hung up in my wardrobe. Anything that's folded away and placed in the drawer, I'm not allowed to access it, and I haven't been. And I actually got a compliment from my director at work, and she did notice that my wardrobe, or like my clothing attire, was looking quite nice and quite trendy, and she said it looked like I'd kind of changed my style a little bit. And I think that's because I literally was very, what's the word? I had like no discretion. I only grabbed 15 items, that was it, and I stuck to it. That's what's hanging up. That is all I can choose from. And then what I'll do is I'll wear those 15 items for about 4 weeks, a month. Once that month is finished, I will get rid of them by folding them up, putting them away, and then cycling through 15 or 10 more new items. And this will encourage me to use all the items of clothing that I have in my wardrobe. So it's kind of like 15 out, after a month, swap, 15 after a month, swap, and this will kind of make sure I kind of go through all my clothing so nothing's going to waste. No item of clothing is feeling left out or feeling left behind. And that's just another great tip in order to get the most out of your wardrobe. And my third hack, and my final hack, number 3, is about envisioning your wardrobe differently. So this you have to do with up here. And by envisioning your wardrobe differently, I mean picturing your items of clothing in a whole new way. So you might be able to do this with some of your clothing by turning your clothes back to front. So if a top, for example, not the one I have on, this is just a flannelette shirt, but say you have a top and it's got like a high neck at the front of it, but on the back it's a low neck that shows your back. If you envision that top back to front, so when you wear it, it's actually low at the front and then high at the back. So picture your items back to front. Things like that can make an outfit look different depending what you pair it with. And another example, I guess, would be if trying to think of something that I've done personally myself. I have worn clothing back to front, inside out, not so much unless you've got some kind of quirky top that's got like cool stitching or something that would look good. But yeah, back to front is a big one and something that I have done before, especially when it comes to like crop tops. Some of them have got like really nice like cutouts on the back, like the upper part. And if you just turn the top around, you can then stick them on your front half. So back to front is a really good tip. Also, something big that I do is, or that you can try and do, is envision your clothes tucked in. Whether tucking clothes in is your style or not, it's a great tip that I've been doing for years, and it's tucking my clothes into my jeans, into my skirts, into my shorts, everything. Even if they're not leotards or one pieces or whatever, I will tuck them into my clothing. So if there's a shirt hanging up or like a sleeveless top that's hanging up in your wardrobe and you haven't worn it for a long time and it's a little bit scruffy and you're thinking, I'm not sure if I'll wear this again, try tucking it into a high-waisted skirt, like a high-waisted pencil skirt. That's a very universal colour, like black or white. And just see if it kind of alters the look of the top, and then you might be able to get another wear out of it if you can see it in a different light and envision it differently in a different kind of outfit. Or tops that you can tuck into jeans. I've actually got a couple of tops that are a little bit baggy. They're not dresses, but they're kind of like baggy t-shirts, like that's their style. And generally, like I would wear them outside of my jeans, but I've actually purchased a pair of high-waisted jeans, and I tuck that bad boy right in. I tuck that white tee right down into my denim, and I kind of ruffle over the top of my jeans a little bit, or I tie it in like a little knot in the center or on the side, and it just looks awesome. It just turns a plain white t-shirt into like almost like a trendy item, and it's a really good tip and a really good trick, and something I've been doing for God knows how long. That's it for my 3 hacks on how to get the most out of your wardrobe. I do every single one of these hacks, and I truly do find I'm able to get the most out of the clothes I own and make them look different each time. And like I said, I even got a compliment from someone saying that they thought my wardrobe had kind of advanced and changed a bit purely because of one of the hacks that I use from the ones I just gave you. So I really hope this video does help anyone else out there that is kind of sick of looking at their wardrobe and doesn't want to necessarily buy more clothes or give them away, but you still want to find use with your own clothing and what you have. So like I said, I really hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. If I said any hacks that you haven't heard before, please give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below if you have any questions or comments or concerns. Liking and sharing my video will help it get out to more people that I can reach. So I'd be much appreciated if you could subscribe or like my video or comment or tell a friend to watch it or anything like that. And I'll also link my social medias at the end of this clip. So thanks again for watching. Take care wherever you go, and you'll see me in my next video if you come back. Bye. Bye.